Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Tokyo 13, Fake Social Network, and as you can see we have a post from Ken. It says, "Good morning, time to go to work." And in the comments, Ken says about 5 times, "Time to go to work." Kuni says, "Someone relieving stress again, lol." Takashi says, "Sir, are you at home? Everybody's worried because you won't reply to texts or answer your phone." Kalela says, "Huh? Taka, what do you mean?" Takashi says, "He's not at work today. He didn't come into work today." Takashi also says, "Sir, please contact me when you get a chance. We are really worried." Check our messages. Only one from Monko. "Well, we'll always have the bell from the radio, I guess." There you go. I'm not sure what you were expecting, or weren't you the only one who actually heard it, though? I'll just say there you go. She's probably never coming home safe. And then we got a feed. Oh, there's another riddle. Kushisaki Masazo says, "I decided to try my hand at making a riddle of my own. Can you solve it?" Kalala says, "Riddle with a lovely answer from Masazo. Even I can solve this one," says Caramel. Yuki Makoto says, "Enoki Dake." Kushisaki says, "Makoto, that's not the right answer, but I'd love to hear how you came up with it, lol." Makoto says, Kuni says, "Makoto, you are such a weirdo, lol." I forgot. We should probably respond to Ken's feed. "Ken, are you okay? What in the world? Or shouldn't you contact someone?" "Ken, are you okay?" We know he's not okay. Monko, finding supernatural phenomena is not as easy as we thought. I mean, I've been finding a lot of it since joining this site. I wonder if that's true. That's probably for the best, or duh. I'll say that's probably for the best. Gosh, I don't even know what to do with this riddle. Hint time. So let's look at our hint, which is Shorty, it's 3 idioms. You need to get a bit crafty to solve the last part, though. In this case, numbers count for 2 letters. Numbers count for 2 letters. There's a backwards 5. I just kind of noticed there's also a backwards 7. But, sheesh. Numbers count for 2 letters. Let's see. I'm looking at the I8GE and trying to figure out image. 8 could be MA. Of course, that doesn't really help much because 8 is not on here anywhere else, so image. That's something that makes sense. And what's with the backwards 1? And backwards 4? FE4I1. Ferris wheel? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Plus the 1 would be 2 letters. Oh well, time for another hint. Castle Solitaire, this time we're on a beach. I think the duck one looked better. I also think that queen picture looks really weird. I like this sound effect though. Yay, we did it. Shorty, a backwards number means letters are reversed too. If 9 meant AB, a backwards 9 would mean BA. That doesn't help, I already figured that out. Yeah, let's respond to our message from Monko. "What a shame, everyone is disappointed now. That's too bad. Really, you guys must have really had your hopes up, or now go do some sightseeing like a normal person." I'll just say that's too bad. Y'all are gonna regret this. Another hint. Same ad. Let's see if this hint helps, or we'll have to look up the answer. Kushiyaki says, "Shorty, is it too hard? I'll give you the first idiom. It's dead ringer." That should help. Let's go back to Monko. "If something had happened, I'm sure it would have been quite a shock for us, but nothing noteworthy wound up happening." Oh, or maybe it just appears as if nothing happened, when actually something has changed, different or changed, I wonder. Maybe check your pockets, or doubtful. I'll say maybe. I feel like this is going to end with her checking her pockets. Dead ringer. So 4 is D-E, which means F-E-A-D. Feed. Oh, well, if we know that 2 and 1 are R-I-N-G, that solves ring as the last two things. So we know it's 2 letters and then ring. What are the 2 letters? Ringer. M-E-D. Feed. Feeding. I'd say frenzy, but that doesn't make sense. Freddy. Feed. Feeding. Well, frenzy actually would fit. Feeding frenzy. Although, again, that doesn't really help with the last one. About the only thing we can tell for the last one is that 1 would be NG. Because 3 and 5 aren't in there, and 8 is probably image, so something image. NG image. Gosh, there's 3 freaking letters. No, there's traps me. Where's the back button? Well, let's just guess at it. Some ring. Scaring. Shorty, you were close. Oh well, maybe there's a consolation prize. Scaring. How about sharing? If we get it wrong enough times, he'll just tell us the answer. Monko. Anyway, we are now about to head into an ice cream shop that sells delicious looking parfaits, so I'll talk to you later. Lady Strip, LOL, take it easy or sounds great. Sounds great. Hope nothing bad happens to you there. Let's see here. Hope that's not like a cutoff point for her. The minute I paused, I got like 3 messages. Inoue, Nakoda, and Hitomi. Banco. I forgot to mention tomorrow we will be visiting a famous aquarium. I just beat a game that took place in an aquarium. They're having a sale on couples tickets, which I guess means the place is going to be overrun by couples. We'll be getting our discount by breaking into groups of 2 ladies each. Does that work in Japan? I like aquariums. Don't let all those couples get you down, or won't that leave one person without a partner? Say, won't that leave without a partner? One person without a partner? Dakota, who was digging up the cherry blossom tree. I made it. Now I'm told the cherry blossom is kind of on the side of a mountain. Here we go. Oh, a mountain. Okay, you're awesome. Tell me if you find anything. Say, tell me if you find anything. She's in trouble. Anyway, hey, it's me, feeling sluggish as usual. I'm also feeling sluggish. It's sad. Only if you were a better person, anyway. I can relate. You must be tired or hello again. Hello again. I'll say I can relate. I haven't been sleeping a lot lately. Oh, we have a new friend. Nishino. Just an ordinary salaryman working to support his family. Lately, my time is spent raising my son and playing old video games to dig out of the closet. So we definitely looked at this already. Oh, another recruiting puzzle. Nishino, now recruiting. Anyone capable of solving this riddle? It's actually from an old video game that was full of puzzles and whatnot. I actually was not able to solve it, which is why I'm posting it here. Just go to GameFAQs, buddy. E equals 1. Con equals 7. Hem equals 2. Earth, continents, hemisphere? That was my first thought. So it's 5 oceans. I think there's only 4 oceans, though. Well, let me look at this. Takashi, I've seen this like a long time ago or something, and I couldn't solve it then either. Yuki Makoto, I, on the other hand, have never seen this riddle before, which is probably why I can't solve it. Nishino, Takashi, you gotta remember the answer. I'm counting on you. Or, yeah, Makoto, I'm sure that's the reason you can't solve it. Oh, and here's a new person, Koda. Look at their profile. They got a penguin. I think it's a penguin. Being in the hospital is boring. I got moved into a room where I can use my smartphone, so I'm gonna make some riddles and upload them. Oh, back to the feed. It looks like a crib. Today is the 5th day of my hospital stay. They let me move to a room where I can use my phone. The place where they operated on me still really hurts. Caramel says, I hope you get well soon. Chiro says, hurry up and get better. Ju says, you must be in a lot of pain. Hang in there. Kuni says, hurry up and feel better so you can come up with a riddle even I can't solve. Kilala says, hi, Koda. It's great that they let you use your phone in your room, huh? Ichigaya says, still hurting? Stay strong, little man. Ryuki Makoto, being in pain is the worst. Operations are really tough. And Koda says, thanks, everyone. Is Koda a child, maybe? Get well soon. Operations are tough, but it's all over now. Or take care. I'm going to say get well soon. Because you don't want to say that, it's over now, because we don't actually know. Back to our messages. Monko, what luck. They have exactly 4 seats open in the ice cream shop. Yay, thank you for today. See you. Just ignores my question. Have fun. Take it easy. Monko, if there are only 4 seats, aren't you short 1 seat? Uh-oh. Did they lose a friend and not realize that they forgot she existed? Oh, no. Anyway, actually, I intended to make and post a riddle, but I have been feeling pretty awful since yesterday. I was fine at the convenience store, but ever since then I've been dizzy and won't stop. My ears won't stop ringing. Maybe you have a cold, you sound sick, dizzy spells can be really serious. Or are you okay? I'm going to say you sound sick, dizzy spells can be really serious. Not that you'll go to the hospital. Everyone just ignores me. Nakota. That's the cherry blossom tree. It's very underwhelming looking. I'm standing in front of it. Not so amazing. Well, it is just a cherry blossom after all. Are you sure it's okay to just randomly dig holes like that? Or not sure why you had your hopes up in the first place? I'm just going to say, are you sure it's okay to randomly dig holes like that? Most cherry blossom trees I see in pictures look nice. Anyway, I should probably see a doctor, huh? Yes. Yes, I think that would be best. Definitely go. Go now. I guess if you're not feeling well. I'm going to say yes, I think that would be best. He's not going to go see a doctor, probably. Back to the feed. So we got to try and figure out this. I want to try saying oceans. I don't think it's oceans, though. Like, I feel like I might be on the right track, but... Let's see. Anyway, I have time to touch some hand and go home. Be right back. Wow, get everyone sick. Gross. Hurry up and say Dr. Orty, LOL. You're persistent, LOL, or she's going to catch your cold. I'm going to say she's going to catch your cold. At this point, he's going to deserve whatever happens to him. No response to my oceans answer. Does that mean I was right? Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic? Is it Arctic? Nakota. It's fine, I guess. I'm going to keep digging. Found nothing so far. I'm sure the real fun site is right around the corner. I can't believe you actually think you'll find something. Or come on, Katana. Come on, Katana. I'm going to put come on, Katana. She ends up in her own anime. It's going to end up being a horror anime, probably. No update with Kushisaki or with Nishino. Does that mean I got them right? Or does that mean I got them wrong? Nakota, the soil is harder than I would have imagined. You gonna be able to dig? I've never dug before, so I wouldn't know. Or digging seems like it takes a lot of energy. I'm gonna say digging seems like it takes a lot of energy, especially if the soil is hard. Still no response to either of my riddle solutions. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting. Got a new message from Nakota. I found something. I guess it's a board of some kind. Just a board. Hooray, no bones yet, so I'm gonna get back to it. This is like gonna be a sequel to Jumanji at this rate. A board sounds pretty ordinary. Some ancient artifact? Nah, you really love bones. Say a board? I'll just say some ancient artifact. Because that's my first thought. Well, Nakota found something else. Hey, it looks like there's actually something written on the board. What's it say? Frail, gone, rude, destroy fingers. I don't know if I want to know what this is. I'm going to say hint, please. I'll say hint, please.
Find the hidden animal.
Okay, let's see. I hate when you accidentally type something or touch something and it throws you into Google Play Store. Okay. Hey, where's my hint? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's hope we actually get a hint this time. A simple riddle, maybe. Is not a hint. Ugh. Frail, gone, rude, destroy fingers. GRDF. We need another hint. That's the bunnies one again. Can't wait for this hint to also be pretty useless. Or just not show up. What's happening with this game? Let's see what the ad is first. That's the Castle Solitaire. Okay, let's see if it worked this time. Nope. Okay, I'm just looking up the answer for this one because this kind of glitching is unacceptable. So apparently the solution to the riddle is that you have to destroy every letter that is part of the word fingers, which leaves behind allowed. Where that word symbol came from. About to get this girl cursed. Nakota, I think I understand. Allowed? Not sure what it's supposed to mean. It's got to mean something though, right? What could it mean? What do you think it means? Or interesting? I'll just say interesting. Where is... I'm going to go look at Monko's feed, if I can. Beach, dinner... Yep, today 4 of my girlfriends and I. Well, at least it still says there were 4 of them on the feed. It's pretty flowery, shaped like a heart. Well, apparently we can still try and answer freaking Nishinos. 5. Poles? I don't think there are 4 of these either. 5, blah. Like, I really think I'm on the right track, I just genuinely can't figure out what it is. Nakota, Anyway, I don't think there's anything else to find. I think I'll try digging a little bit on the other side of the tree. I hope you find buried treasure next. You're just digging up a storm, aren't you? Or be careful. I'll say be careful. Not that anyone ever listens. Say it aloud, and then the thing she has to say out loud is Jumanji. And then the curse ends and everyone comes back. I wouldn't rule it out. Okay, so apparently this one is just glitched out and is not going to let us go until I figure it out. I think it has to be like Earth or equator, continents, hemisphere. So something else along those lines, but layers? Do we have to abbreviate it? Are there 5 layers of the Earth? Gosh. Might have to look this one up just so I know. So close. Or they'll just message us. Yeah, there's Nishino. Looks like the correct answer was O. I guess 5 is the number of oceans. So I was right, it was oceans. But why would it just be an O? Thank you. I was playing some of my old video games when I came across this head scratcher. I realized in a hurry that there was no way I'd be able to solve it on my own. Actually, I don't really understand newer video games. I decided it had been a while since I dusted off one of my old ones, so I gave it a try and I ended up getting really wrapped up in it. What kind of game is it? I see, please tell me more. Or is it a puzzle game? I'll say, I see, please tell me more. I like video games. Even the older ones. Back when the eShop was closing, I bought a bunch of older games. Well, I mostly just remember buying the original Zelda. Like, that was one that my dad mostly played. He had like a whole printout of the map. I never really played it though. First Zelda I really, really played and beat was Link to the Past, which I also believe I got off the eShop. I also got Ocarina of Time and both Oracle games. Not Zelda 2 though. I suck at Zelda 2. Even I used to play my dad's save file on the Nintendo, and I just remember that town where you could stab people and they turn into bats. But like when I got a GameCube, I got the collection. Nishino says it's not really a puzzle game or anything, but the main character is a salaryman like myself who goes looking for hidden treasure on some island. I think I've heard of that game. The main character is a salaryman, or I had no idea there were games like that. Say I had no idea there were games like that. But so I got the collection, which has Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and the 2 original Zelda games. And even then, with my teenager or adult brain, I still could not freaking figure out how to get past the beginning of Zelda 2. Just no idea. I missed another riddle. I have this one. Let's just keep typing random nonsense until he just gives us the answer. I think that's a plan. Machino. The game is actually pretty ridiculous. The first time I played it, I was a little kid, and I wound up getting bored and quitting pretty quickly. I decided to take another look at it as an adult, and I suddenly found I was able to relate to the main character now. Just a guy working hard to support his family. I got really wrapped up in it, actually. LOL. Who would have thought a family man would make for an interesting character? Sounds interesting. I'd say sounds interesting. Obviously, a family man would be a good main character. What's our friends list going? 3 missing friends. Well, actually, a lot of missing friends, technically. The correct answer was spring. Apologies for changing the subject, but have you heard? Apparently nobody has been able to get in touch with Yuka since the other day. Yes, I'm aware. Is that so? I saw a few comments on her page that worried me, or I had no idea. I'm going to say I saw a few comments on her page that worried me. And I'm going to go back to this feed. So it's spring. So 3 is SP. I'm trying to figure out what that possible image word is. I still can't figure it out. What's the 5? Nishino. And I'm still shocked that this game system from 20 years ago actually still works. Those things are resilient, aren't they? That's amazing, or must have been well preserved. I'll say must have been well preserved. My dad loved to get old consoles from a thrift store. He got whatever that freaking console was that Night Trap was originally released on. I was sad we could never play it because it looked interesting. Kushi Saki says, it is rather troubling. I hope it's nothing and she's fine. Me too. Yeah, I hope someone is able to contact her soon, or I wonder what happened. What do you mean you wonder what happened? Like, I'm pretty sure we can't even get this until we know what happened. I'm just gonna say me too. Kind of weird we can't tell anyone, like, hey, all these people are, like, disappeared. We should be calling the police. Nakota. Bones, bones, bones. Where have all the bones gone? Music note. Cute song. You're really after those bones, or wouldn't it be scary if you really did find bones, though? I'm gonna say that one. Aren't enough people disappearing and getting cursed? Nishino. Actually, surprise picture. Actually, I found a bunch of old stuff when I was cleaning out my closet the other day. Lots of really old paper bags and whatnot. I was looking through each of them, and I found the old game system in one of them. There was also a still sealed box wrapped in cloth, stuff like that. You know, this is how a lot of creepypastas start. I'm just saying, if you come into a game that's like called Sonic EXE or something, you should probably just turn it off. Looks old, LOL. Haha, I totally get it. Or how old is that stuff? I'm just gonna say, haha, I totally get it. It's interesting finding hidden treasures. Kushisaki. She's roughly the same age as my own granddaughter. It's been some time since mine has come to visit, though. I wonder if his granddaughter is one of the other girls in this story. Or it's the girl in the bandages and the kimono. Oh, I see, that must worry you, or that's too bad. I see, that must worry you. Inoue has also vanished. Probably killed by that clerk lady. Nishino. Most of it is just stuff I shoved in my closet when my wife moved in. I guess my closet has become a bit of a time capsule. There's probably a lot of neat stuff in there. That stuff is still in pretty good condition, or sounds fun, or there's probably a lot of neat stuff in there. I want to go through, like, all of my stuff, and I don't know if I'd do a video on it or but something, because, like, all my stuff got put in storage, so, like, I have to go through it anyway. I don't know if this is too much information for you or not, but this whole thing has made me really miss her, and this is Kushisaki, if I didn't say. I bet you should visit her the next chance you get, or I'm sure she's wonderful. I'm going to say you should visit her next chance you get, although, is he the one who lives in the mountains? It says he likes gardening and picking wildflowers in the mountains, and he enjoys living life surrounded by nature, so I feel like he might live far away from other people. Dakota. Buried treasure would be fine too, music note. I'm pretty sure that's from our national anthem. Weirdest song ever. If you find it, my cut will be 50%. I'm gonna joke. If you find it, my cut's 50%. Nishino. Yep, it wasn't even that dusty, but there was a note and some bits of metal or something scattered about that I have zero memory of. Bits of metal, lol? Whoa, I thought you were good at taking care of your stuff, but maybe you're not. Or it's amazing the game system worked. I'm just gonna say it's amazing the game system worked. Kushisaki. Especially because when you get to be my age, you never know how much time you have left, chuckle. I suppose not. I'm sure you'll live a long life. Or don't talk like that. I'm just saying I'm sure you'll live a long life. I don't want to scold him. He's apparently older than me. This game needs like a video option so you can get some music going in the background. And now that we're actually getting messages, I don't want to pause. Nishino. An error came up when I first turned it on, but my son bopped it and it worked, lol. That's how you do it. You have a son? A good whack will fix anything. Is your son still pretty young, or worked on old TVs too? Does your son like games? Pick the last one. Kushisaki. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. That was abrupt. Thanks. Let's chat again soon, or bye. I'll just say thanks. Nishino. His name is Shinichi. He can't really read yet, but I can't wait until he's old enough to start playing video games with this old man. That'll be fun. Father and son gaming, or that'll be they're the cutest they'll ever be at this age. I'll say that one. I can't imagine what it's like to have a cute kid and then they get older and maybe they're a bit of a pain or they're not as adorable and like clingy to you. Dakota. But when I imagine junior high school students all around the country digging around cherry blossoms, I feel like I'm doing the right thing by at least trying. I see. I don't think anyone else cares about bones as much as you, or I don't think anyone else is actually digging. I'm gonna say the last one again. Shino, yeah, and I've been noticing that these games I had difficulty beating as a kid seem even harder now that I'm an adult, lol. Old games are really hard, I see, or lol. I'll say old games are really hard. Again, thinking of Zelda 2. Because I think a lot of older games were just a bit more focused on, like, gameplay. Like, this game I can try looking up a walkthrough when I get stuck. Although I guess beating Resident Evil 2 Remake on the harder difficulty and under a certain time limit was actually pretty hard. But that was a challenge, so not just beating the game normally. If I could just beat the game normally, it would have probably gone a lot smoother. Nishino, I really do appreciate your help earlier, though. I didn't think I was going to be able to get any further in the game on my own. It was fun, no problem. Or it was actually quite difficult. Just say no problem. This guy's gonna get sucked into a cursed video game. I don't want anything bad to happen to Kushisaki. Sounds like a nice man. Kind of same thing goes for Koda, who seems to be a kid. Actually, I don't really want anything bad to happen to any of these people, although I still think Inoue probably maybe deserves it a little bit. Hope we're able to save some of these people. Nakota, even if I find any bones, you're not getting any. Fine by me. I had an inkling. That's fine. I'm only interested in the treasure anyway. I'm gonna say that's fine. I'm only interested in the treasure anyway. I don't really expect her to give me anything, but I keep thinking though the game is a bit different than I remember it. Anyway, thanks again. You already said that. Happy to help. Let me know if you need any more help. I'll try my best. You're always welcome. I'll just say happy to help. I don't want to encourage him to post more riddles. Yoshino, great. I'll be in touch then. Wave. Looking forward to it. All right. Bye. Say bye. Coda, what do we have here? What? Did you find something else? Or treasure time? Say, did you find something else? Okay, in the comments, what do you think she found? Bones? Board game? A human? I guess that would kind of tie into bones maybe, but typically people don't actually put this stuff in the comments, but I'm hoping someday someone will. I like getting comments on my videos. I don't even know if people watch them outside of one person. But I'm going to keep at it. Nakoda, another board, but also another message. Down this plea kid, destroy wild. So if we do it the same way, let's see. Let's try and know the answer. Of course, it's going to take us away from the menu. So we got to remember it. Let's see here. So, ON. ONT. ONTS. ONTS. P. TSP. TSPK. Feels like it should be don't speak, but it just says don't speak. Don't speak. D. E. S. T. T. R. S. T. R. Y. I don't know if destroy was technically part of the last one. Well, at least I have it on the screen. Let me look back at the other one. Allowed. No, it still doesn't make sense, obviously. Get back up here. Well, fingers would obviously not be there. So I think it's just the top. So don't speak. Then shouldn't it be don't speak? I'm going to try don't speak. Even though the D. Should be two separate words. And that would be a counter to allowed. I see, but doesn't that just get us don't speak? Why? The last one was allowed, right? Don't speak aloud. But see, that doesn't make sense because technically D should not be there. So seriously, weird stuff to find buried under a cherry blossom. This seems suspicious, or I wouldn't worry about it. I would say this seems suspicious. Dakota, actually, I am really enjoying myself. This is exciting. Cool. Oh, or you find this fun? I'm going to say cool. I mean, they're interesting finds. I don't know if they're super exciting, but it's different for me knowing that something terrible is going to happen to her. Look at all of our fallen friends. Shiku, Yuka, Takishida, Asumin, Ken. Mako's getting close. Inoue is getting close. Right now, these three are the only ones not in immediate danger. Is this kind of our fault? Like, I feel like for some of these people, like Shiku, if we hadn't helped her solve those riddles, she wouldn't have gotten any further. Dakota, I don't know about you, but I have never had any experiences like this before, so of course I'm going to feel excited. I feel like I need to hurry home and get to blogging. Trendy as heck blogger solves the mystery surrounding the legend of the cherry blossom tree. Are you on medication? Maybe you should take your medication. Oh, that's rude. Might have been a typo, but did you just refer to yourself as trendy as heck? Or trendy as heck? I'm just going to say trendy as heck. Trying to force us to be mean to these people. Dakota, did you say something? Nope, I said nothing. Mumble mumble. I'm going to say I said nothing. I don't know if that really works when you're saying it over messages, but I'm just going to assume she's joking. Dakota, I think I'm done for today. When I finally stopped digging, the sky was completely red. Well, she's not making it home. You did quite a bit of digging completely red, or the sun already went down? I'm going to say the sun already went down. She's in trouble. Oh, Dakota. This is so sad. Are we going to get a picture this time? See, red. These clear photos. It's a nice picture, but it doesn't bode well for you. Red, whoa, or scary. I'm going to say scary. Dakota says, anyway, I didn't find any bones, which is disappointing, but it's my first time trying anything like this, so I guess it's to be expected. At least I found these awesome creepy boards, and there's always tomorrow to do more digging. Something tells me you're not going to see tomorrow, but you're not excited at all by the red sky? You must be tired, you have a lot of energy, or you're trying again tomorrow, huh? I'm just going to say you're trying again tomorrow, huh? I believe this girl. Dakota, I didn't wind up staying under the cherry blossom tree either. While I'm venting, my muscles are sore and I can't lift my arms or legs. Let's just hope that's just because she's tired. You seem to be hung up on the bone thing. Don't faint from exhaustion, or it was just an urban legend. I'm going to say don't faint from exhaustion. Really, that's the least of her problems. Dakota, okay, I'm done. I'm heading home. I'm going to find my way down this mountain and catch the train. I'm sure tired. You should do that, or look forward to tomorrow's report. I'll just say you should do that. So what do you think? Is she going to actually make it to the train or not? Will the horror occur on the mountain or on the train? Or both? Will she survive horrors on the mountain to board the train and then realize the nightmare isn't over? Transportation and red and mountains and girls in kimonos and girls with bandages. It never ends well. So I think the other recording ended. Sucks. I'm gonna have to merge them together. Inoue says, "Ah, crud." Here we go. Did she finally confess her love for you, or did you finally get officially rejected? I'm gonna just say, here we go. Because that's relevant for multiple reasons. I'm gonna have to end this part soon. I'm trying to keep them within a certain time frame. Plus, it feels like we're not gonna hear from Dakota for a while. Same thing with Nishino and Kushisaki. So you know how I just went into the store to touch Emmy's hand? I feel like your objective has changed from when we first started talking, or yeah, that is what you said. I'm gonna say, yeah, that is what you said. So what is happening in the store, Inoue? Or is something wrong with the girl? Is her face covered in bandages? Is she wearing a kimono? Are all the products red? Is it red outside? I'm kind of leaning towards that last one. That seems to be a common theme, is you just suddenly look up and, oh, the sky's red. So we were talking, and it was going really well. So well that I thought to myself, this is my third chance. So I got psyched and really poured myself into the conversation. Awesome. Finally got your chance, or did a miracle just take place? Did a miracle just take place? That's what I'm gonna say. Something tells me it didn't. Oh, I suspect something happened. It's 38 when this left off, so a little over 2 minutes or something. Then all of a sudden, Emmy reaches into her pocket and pulls out a hard candy and offers it to me. I'm like, great, and I immediately shove it in my mouth. I'm getting a clear mental picture, or your phrasing, or Emmy sounds friendly. I'm just going to say Emmy sounds friendly. So what happened after you shoved the candy in your mouth? Was something wrong with the candy? Was it not actually candy? I don't think I would eat hard candy someone gave me, because it's like, that's really easy to do something to, or like, because you just unwrap it and rewrap it. As soon as I do that, I start feeling weird. Everything starts shaking violently, and it sounds like someone is ringing a huge bell inside my head. The bell! Maybe your cold has gotten worse. Maybe the candy was poisoned. A bell, huh? Just gonna say maybe your cold has gotten worse, but I'm fixating on the bell personally. The bell returns. I really hope there's some backstory that we get regarding these things, rather than it just being linked phenomena with no real explanation. I seriously have no idea what's going on. I'm actually getting kind of worried. And how's Emmy? Maybe you tired yourself out trying to impress Emmy, or sounds like you're in love. Maybe you just tired yourself out trying to impress Emmy. I still think he's sick and should go to a doctor, but those are my only options. Trying to find a good message to end on. Should have ended on the bell one. Anyway, I thought the throbbing in my head was the reason for the shaking or something, but even I know that is ridiculous. It's not necessarily. Actually, that doesn't sound ridiculous at all. Not sure what to tell you, or maybe you should take a nap or something. Actually, that doesn't sound ridiculous at all. That's what I was thinking. I hate to have to merge the videos just to add like 3 or 4 minutes of content. Because otherwise I can just upload these as is. Anyway, I went outside to get some air earlier. I randomly tried to read a sign I passed by and I couldn't even do that. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like a sign at the convenience store? That's not good. That's not good. It's happening again. Takeshita had the same problem. I think Asumin did as well, but in Asumin's case it was a riddle. It was a riddle in Takeshita's case too, but it wasn't really like a normal riddle. It was only a riddle from our perspective. Anyway, I randomly, even the manhole covers on the street look blood red to me. Well, we got a blood red reference, so let's end this part here. What's going to happen next? Is Inoue going to be the next one to fall, or will it be Nakota? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!